friends. So I'm decorating my house for the holidays and I'm actually getting a pretty good start off to it. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me. Now granted, my camera died a couple of times, so I didn't get to show you everything, but I figured I would show you guys pretty much the basis of me decorating my home for the holidays. So I started off with the mantle area because I figured that was going to be the easiest. Now I got this beautiful piece of garland from Michael's, but it definitely wasn't long enough, so I need to go get a couple more pieces of garland. And then I switched out the spring summery flowers that I had for some poinsettias with some baby breath. And then I got these trees from Michael's. I love these trees. They're so freaking cute. They're like 50 bucks each, but I was able to get them for $4 because they had a misprint. Pepper. And Pepper's just being a bad kitty like normal, but she just really wants to help out because she really loves trees. These trees cut my hands up so much though. And then I moved onto the stairs and I got a whole bunch of garland from the dollar store, obviously $1 each, and it was 15 feet. Now granted, this isn't the fluffiest garland, but honestly I feel like it does the job, and you can double them up or even triple them up to give it a nice full effect. And so I just added some garland to the stairwell, and I'm thinking about adding some flowers and some bells and some bows later on, but this is just a good base. And like I said in my fall video, I always have these twinkle lights up. So I moved on to the bookshelf and I got these little trees from the dollar store, and I just think they're super adorable. So I took some old garland just to kind of mix around the bookcase bottom, and then this little deer that I got from Target last year, and then just adding this cute little sign that I got from the dollar store that says, "Let it snow." Wait, I lied. That sign actually says Happy Holidays. Never mind. Pepper! 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 Hey, no! So Pepper is still trying to fluff out those other trees by the fireplace, but I am working on my main tree right here. I've had this tree since I'm thinking my junior year of college. This tree has definitely seen some better days, and so I'm taking extra time to fluff it out really well. One of the things that I do, since this tree has seen a lot of action from Pepper as well, is kind of tie pieces together using the branches so they're not all droopy, and it gives the tree some more support, which it desperately needs. I keep thinking about getting a new tree, but honestly, like, I've had this tree for so long and it's my first Christmas tree. I really can't see myself like buying another tree and not using this one. So yeah, I'm just really taking my time to go through each branch and make sure I'm unwrapping branches and really fluffing out every single branch of that tree so it looks full. This is like one of the biggest mistakes that I had made in previous years. And then here I just kind of slowed things down to normal speed so you can see how I'm tying these branches together. Like if you have a cat, this is a great way to reinforce your branches so they don't just jump on it and your whole tree comes apart and starts breaking apart. And now I'm just plugging it up, and I feel like when the lights are actually on, you can really start to see where some of your holes are, so you can just go in there and just again start tying things together and then really fluffing it out to make sure your tree looks nice and thick and full so it starts to mimic a real tree. Now that the base of the tree is done, we're going to add some character to it. I never use a star on my tree. I love poinsettias, so I just got a clipped poinsettia that I got at Walmart years ago and just attached it to the top. And then I'm taking some of that green garland that I got from the dollar store and I am stuffing it inside the tree. And I'm doing that because I really wanted that flocked look. However, like I said, I didn't want to buy a new tree. And so I figured if I can get some green stuffed back in there, I can get that dimension that you get with the flock look. And it actually worked out really well. It looks crazy right now, but it worked out really well with the finished product. I did have to use about 3 pieces of 15-foot garland though for a 6.5-foot tree. And so now I'm taking some tinsel garland that I had from the dollar store, and y'all, this stuff is toe up. but it doesn't really matter. I'm really using this as more of a reflection piece so I can get some twinkle in there off the lights, and so it doesn't really need to be full because it's also stuffed deep down inside of those branches and not really on the outside. And I left the pretty tinsel garland for the outside. Yes, he surprised me. He's leaving though. He just got here. He's leaving.
I am full of false promises.
You are a terrible person.
And now you're making me look at myself.
Yes, to know that you're a terrible person for coming home and leaving me, but that's okay.
Yeah.
They love you.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't have these ones here yesterday. Oh. But this is a better deal. I swear they really had nothing. They put a lot more stuff out than they did yesterday. You have everything?
Yes.
You can always come back and surprise me again. Huh? So you can always come back and surprise me again.
I will.
All right.
Love you.
Love you. Bye, babe. So after Steven dropped me off back at home, thank you dear, I came back and I lit my favorite new candle and I got to work with actually decorating the tree. Now this actually took a very long time. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I started off with the pine cones that I had. I got these at JCPenney's and it came with about 20 of them and I think it was like $10 that I got it for, and I just love the rustic feel that it gives. And then I started adding the antlers that I picked up at Walmart. I want to pick up one more and I'm just attaching those with 4 wire. And then also the feathers that I picked up at Walmart, I'll have a close-up on those a little bit later. And those came with clips, and so it was really easy to attach. And I just really wanted to make sure I kind of spread them out around the tree in kind of a random pattern. I'm kind of going for organized chaos here. And the theme of the tree this year is rustic metallics. And so I just, like I said, I love metallic colors. I feel like they're very good to have, especially in a small space, because they're going to reflect a lot of light. So now I'm just adding some of the bigger bulbs that I picked up from Walmart, and these are so cute. They really help fill out your tree. So I'm making sure that I don't place them anywhere higher than halfway through the tree, and that way the tree doesn't start to look very lopsided or very dense towards the top, and it looks more natural. Like trees are thinner towards the top, generally evergreen trees, and so I kind of wanted to make sure I kept that pattern. And then after that, I just started adding some of the decorations I picked up from the dollar store. And this was the cutaway I was talking about. That's the beautiful antler that I picked up from Walmart, and I just think it's so gorgeous. And then here are some of the decorations I got from the Dollar Tree. And I think Dollar Tree and some other dollar stores have just beautiful ornaments. Like, it blows my mind how many beautiful ornaments you can actually find at the dollar store. Like, they have really good deals there during the holiday times, you guys. Check them out. And I still can't speak, y'all. And then towards the bottom, you can also see the feathers that I picked up from Walmart. And it was 6 in a pack for 3. Now, one thing I've been really interested in this year is making sure I gave the tree dimension. And so I was making sure I had different textures and also different lengths, and made sure I put ornaments way back in the back of the tree and brought them up front to make sure to give the tree different focal points to look at and make sure it just looked big and full. So this is pretty much it. This is the last footage that I took of decorating our home for the holidays. We did do a lot more after this. However, I just pretty much been lazy and didn't film it or forgot to film it. But I am doing a complete living room tour for the holidays. I don't think I'll do my bedroom or the office because I'm not as festive as the living room. So if you would like to see that, make sure you stay tuned. Anyway, thanks for watching and enjoy the holiday seasons, you guys. Bye!